Hey friends, welcome back. Did you know your skin might actually be sending you signals that your cortisol levels are too high? Today we're going to talk about 8 important signs of high cortisol that you should definitely know about. Now first, let's quickly cover what cortisol is. Cortisol is a hormone made by your adrenal glands. It's absolutely essential because it influences almost every organ and tissue in your body. Cortisol regulates your metabolism, how your body uses proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. It helps control blood sugar and blood pressure. It plays a huge role in how you respond to stress. It reduces inflammation, and it even helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Here's the key point. Your body needs cortisol in just the right amount. Not too much, not too little. Think of it like Goldilocks. It has to be just right, because at either extreme, things can become dangerous, even life-threatening. Sign number 1, weight gain. With high cortisol, weight gain shows up in some very specific ways. It's most noticeable in the face, where fat builds up in the cheeks, giving a rounded, moon face look. Fat can also collect in the upper back, sometimes called a buffalo hump, and above the collarbones, thickening the neck. The most striking change? Central obesity. Excess fat builds in the midsection, while arms and legs remain relatively slim. And in rare cases, about 8% of patients, fatty deposits can even form behind the eyes. Sign number 2, skin thinning. Another sign is thinning of the skin. It looks almost like fragile, wet cigarette leaper, especially on the elbows, knees, and backs of the hands. The skin tears easily. Bruises appear often. Even peeling off a bandage can cause damage. Why? Because cortisol causes thinning of both the outer layer of skin, the epidermis, and the deeper layer, the dermis. This makes blood vessels more visible, sometimes showing up as dilated veins or tiny red lines called telangiectasias. Sign number 3, stretch marks. Now here's something that surprises a lot of people. Cortisol-related stretch marks look very different from the usual ones caused by pregnancy or growth spurts. These are much wider, about a centimeter, and have a bold purple or reddish hue. They most often appear on the abdomen, but can also show up on the thighs, buttocks, lower back, arms, and even the breasts. Sign number 4, acanthosis nigricans. This is when the skin develops thick, velvety, dark, grayish patches, most commonly on the neck, but also on the face, underarms, back, or hands. It's your skin's way of signaling insulin resistance, and since cortisol and blood sugar are closely linked, high cortisol can throw that balance off, making insulin resistance more visible on the skin. Sign number 5, steroid acne. High cortisol can trigger a unique type of acne. Unlike regular acne, steroid acne appears suddenly, and the spots all look the same. That's called monomorphic acne. It can spread across the face, neck, chest, back, and arms. Patients taking corticosteroid medications often experience this, and here's why. High cortisol suppresses your immune system. That allows a natural yeast on your skin called malassezia to cause acne eruptions your body normally would have ignored. Sign number 6, hair changes. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Your adrenal glands don't just make cortisol, they also produce androgens, which affect hair growth. Too much cortisol often means too many androgens. This can cause hair thinning, known as androgenetic alopecia. In women, it shows up as widening of the hair part. In men, it looks more like a receding hairline. And it progresses much faster than typical genetic hair loss. Some women might also notice male patterned hair growth, called hirsutism, on the face, chest, or thighs. Some others might develop fine, downy, peach fuzz hair known as lanugo on the face or body. Sign number 7, slow wound healing. Now you might think less inflammation is always good, but not when it comes to healing. Inflammation is actually a vital part of wound repair. With high cortisol, wounds heal much more slowly. Even minor scrapes can bruise, scar, or become infected. Something as simple as brushing against a table could tear the skin, and that tear may linger for weeks. Sign number 8, frequent skin infections. Because cortisol weakens your immune system, skin infections become far more common. This includes fungal infections like athlete's foot, nail fungus, and tinea versicolor, and yeast infections caused by candida in the mouth as thrush, at the corners of the lips, under the breasts, in skin folds, and even in the vagina. So now the big question, what actually causes high cortisol? Sometimes it's medications. Glucocorticoids like prednisone, methylprednisolone, or dexamethasone are common culprits. Even topical steroid creams, if used improperly, can raise cortisol. Shockingly, some skin lightening creams and even dietary supplements have been found to contain hidden steroids, leading to unsuspecting patients developing Cushing syndrome. But sometimes the cause comes from inside the body. Certain tumors can raise cortisol. For example, pituitary or lung tumors can overproduce ACTH, the hormone that tells your adrenal glands to make more cortisol. Or tumors in the adrenal glands themselves can directly pump out cortisol. Even adrenal gland overgrowth can push cortisol levels too high. So there you have it, 8 key signs of high cortisol and the major causes behind it. I hope this breakdown helps you understand what your skin and body might be trying to tell you. If you're curious about other hormone-related changes, check out my video on signs of hormone imbalance. I'll link it right here on the end screen. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might benefit, and don't forget, wear your sunscreen and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.